Alrighty folks, so we're back with another video. It's been a couple of weeks since I posted anything. We had New Year's and then I had family in from out of town. So I really haven't had a chance to do much in way of cooking. But now we're going to get started off right on the new year. There's not going to be any of that new year, new me bullshit, so don't worry about that. We're just going to get started. I'm going to do a dish today. One of my favorites. This is going to be Gringo green chili pork. Why is it Gringo green chili pork? Because the same way as the Gringo pozole, I'm a gringo. This is the way I make it, so it's Gringo green chili pork. I'm going to turn this camera around, and we're going to get down to the ingredients first. So first thing we got to do is make the sauce. In order to do that, we're going to saute up some onions and garlic. I've got chili peppers. You could do any variety that you want. Most importantly, you got to have the Anaheims in there. I added a few Serranos because I like it a little spicier. The red ones just happen to be some hot cherry peppers. They were ready in the garden, so I harvested those over the weekend. But you could use whatever varieties that you'd like. These are tomatillos that have been peeled, I guess you want to say, taking that husk off, cored, and then just rough chopped. I've got some cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, I guess you don't have to put it in there, but it is kind of a key component to this dish. So see if you can do it and tough it out if you don't really like cilantro. We've got some chicken broth. Again, I don't really care much for organic. It's not a major concern, but as I've mentioned in past videos, the organic chicken has almost no salt added to it, so that's why I prefer to use it. What I've got cut up into small dice, bite-sized pieces. I went with a pork loin this time. Normally I use pork tenderloin. I know most folks will use pork butt or pork shoulder. For me, pork butt, pork shoulder has a little too much fat in it, so I like to go with leaner cuts. The pork loins were on sale, buy one, get one free, so they worked out to about $1.50 a pound, which was still much cheaper than the pork tenderloins. Then we've got your basic pepper, salt, and cumin. I've got some black beans here. Normally the way I serve this is I'll make some rice with black beans to go along with it. So I'm going to get that fancy tripod thing set up that the Ginger Child bought for me. And then we're going to be back in a little bit with the second video, and we're going to get started on making this Gringo green chili pork. See you in a little bit, folks.